here we reside, beginning our adventure on the quest to win 3 games in play mode. That's right, 3 more games than the previous play mode adventure. Indeed, my friend, indeed. 1 game was asked of us last time, and today it shall be 3. I have played my Murloc Raider. Whatever will you do? I have played my 2nd Murloc Raider. Whatever will you do? Whatever will I do in this particular board state, I wonder. I do have the 5 damage needed to break through the taunt, but I do not have a way of dealing with the Northshire cleric, as it were, and as it was, but that being the case, I suppose I might as well oh. I have found the way. Great job, everybody. Keep it together and do your best. 14 HP to burn through. Curious indeed. I do not know at this time how exactly I'm going to do that, but I can assure you that I will try my best. I suppose we can start with 9 to the top of the noggin. And then, I don't know, maybe a taunt or so. Ooh, actually, no. Because the Lightbringer destroys it in a singular swipe of its singular blade. Then again, I do not quite have another move. Very well, then. Let us continue. Alrighty, then. It would appear that I have a plan. And it is a decent plan, but it is not a great plan. Then again, it is just 100% still a plan. It is impossible to say that it is not. This has not gone according to plan. I thought I would be able to break through both of the enemy's taunts and destroy the light spawn from within, but that is not what has happened. So now I'm preparing myself for a change of plan, and indeed, that is exactly what I shall do. 1 health to his noggin! Indeed, a glorious draw of the Executioner move. I do believe it to be the case that I will use it to destroy the light spawn from within his very own heart, soul, and mind. Indeed, my friend, indeed. I do believe it to be the case that I would love to absolutely... Okay, you've convinced me not to go for the top of the priest's noggin on this one, friend. Indeed. The enemy is running out of moves. It is now absolutely time to strike him down. You will see if he can do anything at all with his measly 2 cards. A blast of the mind and a hound of the core. Oh, priest, do not make me laugh a glorious chuckle, priest. It will, of course, be the end of you, if you plan to do that, and I certainly hope that you do not. Your health, she drops low, my priest friend. And hopefully one day that shall mean that your health drops completely. Indeed, you've played a timely taunt to save you. And I do not have a method of getting around it, so I shall launch my Razorfin Hunter into its noggin. Everything else shall go straight toward yours, my friend. And indeed, a bolder fist over of my own. What will you do now, priest? You have only got 2 hit points. Yes, indeed, my friend. You think 4 hit points is going to save you? You think 6 hit points is going to save you. How very foolish. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, it actually does. Oh, or does it? Nope, that's right, baby. You know 6 hit points ain't gonna save anybody around these pods, boy. Indeed, my friend. Your 6 health must be struck down by my legion of boars and wolves and riders. Not quite what was planned, you say, eh? And it was exactly what was planned. For me. How's that not level 3? Fair enough. Priest is unlocked. That's absolutely fantastic. Check it out. 2 new cards. We are 1/3 of the way to completing the quest, and I do believe it to be the case that it is now time to test out the priest class to see what it can do in the hands of a mastermind. He's coining out his own machination. Whatever will I do? A raptor versus raptor battle. How will this end, I wonder? Ah, she wonders as well. Curious indeed. It ends with the destruction of two, count them, two raptors. It is nice to draw this here. I do suppose I would love to have a card. Thank you. The Core Hound. This is a core addition to my 7 slot.
One shot, one. You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Now that's a good move right there. Ooh, a holy smite, you say? Curious indeed. I do not believe I will need to use it this turn. Or even the next. But perhaps the next. Or not. It is up to you, Mr. or Mrs. Game. How would you like to play this match? Think carefully about how you choose to answer this question. Ah! A consolidation from the enemy. Well played, Jeremy. But it was not well enough, my friend. 2 out of 3 wins. Ah! Hey, check it out. 2 new cards. That's exactly what I like to see. Now I'm 2 out of 3 wins for the Duelist, and indeed I shall be using the priest to secure my final victory. And I don't know if I have a play yet. Curious indeed. Is it worth it to use the Elven Archer, force him to use a hero power in the following turn? I think it actually might be. And so that is exactly what I will do. Oh, wait a second. There's a way around this. I didn't even see that outcome. But I'm happy to have 2 additional cards in exchange for my ones that give this one 2 health each. The power of the word of the shield. There exists a difficulty here. Initially the plan was to just play the Silverback Patriarch for 3 mana, use up the entirety of the mana bar. Now, I do not know exactly what the plan is. I do have 2 ways of dealing with the acidic swamp ooze. I suppose I shall go with the one that allows me to heal myself. Even though it appears to be slightly more flexible. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Shieldwind Yeti. Strong. Fierce. Deadly. Ah, he has a Yeti of his own. Curious indeed that he would bring that out at a time like this. Indeed, my friend, but will I let that scare me? Will I let it haunt my very own dreams? No, don't be so rash. Ah, nature will rise against me, will it? Well, think again, my friend, for I have a move up my sleeve that is destined to take you down. What that move is, I do not know at this moment, but I can assure you that it exists, maybe. How about a Shattered Sun Cleric and a Shadow Word Pain? I think that sounds just dandy. Let's try it out. See what happens. An extra mana left over for the Northshire Cleric as well. That is absolutely fantastic news. I do actually have 8 damage out here. In fact,
Is someone injured?
I have a plan. First things first, we draw 2 cards. Yes, indeed. Next things next. Right into the noggin. Right into the noggin. I fear nothing. I will be haunted by 0 things. And indeed, it would appear that the victory rapidly approaches. That was rapidly, not rapidly. It's just, I was trying to say quickly, and then I changed it to rapidly, so just relax. But indeed, how shall I deal with this? It is indeed a problem, my friend, and I do not have a good solution. Perhaps this is the right move. Place down the pressure. Make him begin to fear. And of course, I would love 2 more cards. Ooh, very interesting. 12 damage, straight from my card of handness. I shall use that for good. Or maybe for evil. I do believe it to be the case that even if he destroys my Sen'jin Shieldmaster, that I have the victory assured. And indeed, I do. Yes, indeed, my friend. It was a good attempt on your part. However, I simply have too much damage here with 2 blasts of the mind. And I shall use them both. Wait a second, I shall use them both to destroy you. If I could just click on them and play them. Thank you very much, my friend. It has been a pleasure. Victory is achieved. Priest at level 3 as well. Boom. 3 wins. Does that mean I get 10 gold? I certainly hope it does. And indeed, the Druid is unlocked. What a great piece of news. And indeed, the Duelist quest is complete. Whatever shall we do now? Ah, mount up! Fantastic! A Hearthstone mount. It waits for me in World of Warcraft. I do not quite play that game at this moment, but maybe one day. Who knows what the future holds? Ah, yes, indeed. The 10 gold from the 3 wins. Fantastic news. I love to see that. Ah, 2 new quests. Any class to level 10. Don't mind if I do. Beat down. Deal 65 damage to enemy heroes. Ah, don't mind if I already did.